Hello Premier Global and welcome to your session with me today. My name is Charlotte Tooth and today I'm going to take you through a session on content creation as a PT. Today I'm going to give you the tools to create thoughtful, engaging and useful content for your audience. The industry is moving fast. With the current situation, everything has moved to online. Obviously things are going slowly back to normal, but there is a huge online audience out there right now. The personal training world has been fast-tracked and we are now in a situation where we are utilizing technology more than ever. So the way we obtain clients is going to be slightly different now. Once upon a time, you would meet those clients face to face on the gym floor. That is not happening. So we need to be smart. We need to adapt, we need to pivot, and we need to adjust our approach. Social media is a noisy place. There are lots of people with lots of different opinions. How can you make yourself stand out? And how can you make yourself stand out for all the right reasons? Well, first of all, there's your niche. Why do you do what you do, and why are you so good at what you do? Maybe you're a specialist in strength and conditioning. Maybe you're used to training athletes, runners. Maybe you're great with weight loss. What is it that you're good at? And it's also important to realize that you need to find a niche that you care about, okay? So it's hard to throw yourself at something if you don't fully care about it. So make sure that your niche is something that you truly believe in and that you want to invest your time and energy in. So once you know your niche, it's then to look at your audience. Who are your audience? What age are they? What are their interests? What are the questions that you can solve for them? And really importantly, where does this audience hang out? Are they hanging out on Facebook? Are they hanging out on Instagram, on TikTok? Where are they? So ask yourself what your skills are. Do you have great videography skills? Are you great at editing photos? Are you good at public speaking? How are these skills going to help you in putting yourself out there in the social media world? So you've analyzed your niche, your audience, and your skills. You're now going to think about your message, okay? What do you want to put out there into the world? Now, this message could be a simple, small statement, a small paragraph of you saying, this is what I care about, this is what I believe in, and this is what my clients can get from me. It doesn't have to be public. Just keep it for yourself on your wall to remind you before you start posting cat videos. And by that, I just mean making sure that your content is relevant to your message. There are some fantastic apps out there to help you, but most of all, just make sure you've got a quality camera. Most phones nowadays have an incredible camera. Just please make sure, obviously, you wipe the screen. Oftentimes we have bits and bobs on there we don't realize. We end up with like a blurry shot or it looks really, really funky. Just make sure that your camera quality is top notch. I personally use Samsung to shoot most of my videos. Samsung has an incredible front and back camera, so it does wonders for shooting. Once you've got yourself ready and set to go with the technology, you got yourself some sort of camera, phone, you've got yourself a laptop or whatever you're going to use to do the writing, and then of course any editing apps that you might use. So a couple of great apps I personally use for creating stories are Canva and Unfold. Stories on Instagram need to stand out because these are the moments where people are flicking through and they don't really have much time or attention. Okay, so you really want to create stories that are visually pleasing, are clear, and the text is easy to read. Both Canva and Unfold are free, but you can actually buy things within the app that cost a little bit more for the premium features. I personally really recommend iMovie, which obviously comes with most of your MacBooks, things like that. If you cannot get hold of iMovie, I recommend UCut. iMovie is great for laptops because you can edit videos, edit photos, add music, slow things down, speed things up, change the coloring, brighten up the video. It is literally the most brilliant app I use. UCut is also a great version. It's just that I think it's better for the phone, so you can actually use UCut within your phone. Again, you can slice it. There's not so many options as iMovie, but it does the job. And then of course you need somewhere to funnel these people. Where are these people who are interested in you and what you do gonna go? I really recommend Squarespace for website design. It is very simple, very easy for those of you that are struggling and you're thinking, I don't know how to do coding. Squarespace is fantastic. Websites are crucial nowadays. This is where people want to find out about you and what you do. And within the website, you can create various things like forms, purchase options. It's a really great way to get your business flowing. And then, of course, perhaps you want to use email marketing. I've had a great success with email marketing. I think it's a brilliant way to communicate with people. I like the way that it pops into their inbox and they can read it at any time, a time that is good for them. So the two people I really use for email marketing are MailChimp and Aweber. I use Aweber a little bit more because I prefer the functions and the design of the email, but MailChimp is also very, very popular and very useful. So let's speak some guidelines when you are doing your social media posts. This could be for YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. It could even be for LinkedIn. Whatever you are using, these guidelines will serve you. Be consistent. Keep posting. Don't just post once and then not post for 7 days. Be consistent so that people get used to seeing you and looking out for what you're providing. Make sure your posts are relevant to your message. Like I said about the cat video earlier, you want to post something that is appropriate to your statement, to what you believe in and what you can offer people. Please make sure that everything is visually pleasing and is looking good, because there's nothing worse than a blurry photo or a blurry video. People just don't have time for it. I'm not saying go and buy the most expensive camera in the world, but do what you can to ensure that the quality of your posts is better than most of the other posts out there. Don't be afraid to ask your audience what they want. On Instagram, you can do polls and ask people, what do you want to see more of? Or what videos would you like to see? This is a great way to start interacting with your audience. Don't forget to analyze your numbers as well. Start looking at how many people are looking at your stories, who is saving your posts. All these numbers give you an insight as to what people want to see and what is popular. And I mentioned it earlier, but don't forget to interact with your audience. That's very important. If somebody comments on your post, don't forget to reply back. They might have an important question. They might just be giving you a compliment. Don't just leave it there. Interact with people. Ensure that you get your face out there, that you talk to people through the camera and you show them who you are, where you came from and what you do. When information comes from a human being, it is a lot easier to process than it is when you're looking at a screen at text. And it's also very much more personal. Do not be discouraged if the algorithm means that you only get 2 likes one day and then 100 likes the next day. This is normal. Just keep going, keep being consistent. A little tip from me, posts that are just text and image don't always do so well. Video is really going down a treat right now. So ensure that you are doing a nice combo of the two. You ask yourself constantly, why am I using this platform? What message do I want to get out there? And is this in line with what I believe and what I can offer as a personal trainer? Remember that you are a unique person. You have something wonderful to offer that other people do not. So believe in what you do. Have confidence in what you present. Don't let social media be overwhelming. I know how intense it is to be posting every single day. Go ahead and spend 2 hours at the beginning of the week recording, shooting, editing, yada, yada. Just get it all done straight away at the beginning of the week. And then you can just plan your posts and post them whenever they need to be done. The brain likes doing one thing at a time, so go ahead and get it all done at once, and then the rest of the week will be easy and breezy for you. Remember, there are more people online today than ever before, so go and utilize that and spend your time on your marketing and your content creation. I hope this session was useful for you today. If you have any questions, any feedback, just drop it below and I'll be sure to answer. My name is Charlotte Tooth. You can catch me on Instagram at Charlotte_Tooth. Premier Global, have a fantastic day and I'll see you again soon.